guys, welcome back to SwissWatchExpo. Vlad is here, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Breitling Superocean. It's the third generation of this timepiece, and we're going to talk about why you want to go with this watch over the previous generations. So starting with Breitling, the Superocean is a very important lineup in their collection. It's their throwback to like the history. That's why it's called the Heritage line, because this watch have the soul of 1950s, but have the technologies for and design for today. But in 2025, Breitling decided to update this lineup with their B31 movement and the new Superocean Heritage models. So what changed? First of all, the most important thing is the movement. So Breitling changed from their B20 movement that was designed with Tudor, and Breitling and Tudor both called it manufacturer caliber. So they use the 300 movement for both Tudor and Breitling watches. So Breitling decided to develop a little bit more unique and a little bit more Breitling movement. So they work with Sellita ATM, and in March 25 they introduced this B31 movement. So this is the most advanced movement that Breitling create for their watches. It was in development for over 4 years, and you actually can see what Breitling have changed. So most important thing, what's mainly different between this watch and the previous generation of Superocean is the thickness. So the previous generation used to come with a 14.3 millimeter case thickness, and this watch only have the 12 millimeter thickness. So for the diver watch, it's very cool that you have like a much more slimmer case than it used before, and the way the Breitling achieved it is by the caliber. So B01, it's only 4.8 millimeter thick, the caliber itself, and 28 wide. So it's very small movement, very slim movement that goes perfectly in this watch, but there's no shortcut in terms of the accuracy and performance. So the movement have the higher power reserve. The previous generation used to have 70, this one will have 78 power reserve, so almost 10 hours in addition to that, and also have the also is the chronometer certified. So Breitling sent it to COSC and made sure that this is certified movement as well. When we're talking about the watch and the visual differences, first thing that comes to the mind is again the slimness of the case and the fact that they finally integrated the bracelet into the case. So you still can detach the bracelet, put the strap, but now you don't have this hole between the case and the locks, which for a lot of people was annoying, and I feel like that watch looks more complete with this new style bracelet. The bracelet itself is much more slimmer and slicker in the feel, and have like this pretty much invisible deployment clasp that you engage with the push buttons. So very clean design, will be good to dress it up and dress it down the watch. In terms of the dial itself, there's very small differences. So obviously we have the ceramic dial and matching, ceramic bezel and matching dial to it. The only visual difference between the previous model and this generation model is the way that hands are set. So we have the arrow hand for the hours and kind of like a spear hand for the minutes. Arrow hand now get a little bit more aggressive, sportier look to it, as well as the hour markers at 12 o'clock. So very tiny differences in the visual look of the watch, a lot of changes in mechanics of the watch. It's much more slimmer and better for everyday wear, and I feel that the bracelet is much updated from the previous generation. So if you are in the market for Breitling Superocean, this is definitely the model you should go with, and we have it at SwissWatchExpo, so please give us a call and we'll be happy to help.